Hi, I am Mrs. Jazeski, and I am your virtual U.S. history teacher. I am excited to go on this adventure with you. I was looking at the roster as I was plugging you guys into Google Classroom last night, and a lot of you are familiar to me. I had a lot of you for world history, maybe even as freshmen for a few of you, and I'm excited. I'm excited to have you back. For those I don't know and don't know me, it's nice to meet you in this weird virtual world that we're going to be in now. I just wanted to take a couple minutes on the first day to introduce myself and talk through just a few of the expectations I'm going to have for you this semester. This shouldn't be a 20-minute video where I go through line by line by line of everything we're going to look at, partly because some of those things are yet to be determined, and also because you're not going to remember. So I promise the next 2 weeks are going to outline pretty much our routine throughout the whole semester. And as long as you stay on track with me and watch my videos and check in with me, we should be okay. Right off the bat, I have a couple dogs who may show up in some of these videos. So if you hear click clacking or if you hear a hound dog in the background, those are my dogs, and they'll probably show up when I video from home. So I'm Mrs. Jazeski. I am super excited that we're getting back into a routine. I am excited to tackle this virtual learning academy with you. I do want you to know right off the bat that I'm a little bit different than your other teachers because the majority of your teachers are completely virtual, so they're a little bit more available to you. I am absolutely available to you, but I am also teaching in person. So I am just teaching U.S. history virtually, and then I also have some U.S. history in person and some world history in person. So that being said, my goal is to get back to you within 48 hours of an email. However, I cannot promise that I'll get back to you immediately or in the day because I might be teaching another lesson. So as long as you show me grace, I'll show you grace, and we'll get through this together. It's going to be fine. As long as you communicate with me and let me know what's going on, we're going to be okay. So just a little bit about me. I'm pretty, I don't know. I feel like this is awkward to just tell you about myself in a video, but I'm going to anyway. So I am 30. I'm almost 31. I've been teaching for 8 years. 4 years I've been at De Pere. This is my 4th year. But you know what? All your teachers are brand new teachers this year because this is unlike anything anyone has ever done before. I'm an avid reader. I'm a super nerd. I love American history. I have a master's degree from Ashland and Georgetown University in American history, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm very dorky, and I get really excited when I talk about American history. So you'll get to see that soon. I read, I write, I spend a lot of time with my dogs and my friends and my husband, who I love dearly. What else? I really like to bake. Fun fact, I am vegan-ish. I also eat fish, which is a weird combination, but it is who I am. Yeah, that's all I got right now. That's who I am, and that's who's going to teach you U.S. history this year. I'll give you an opportunity to ask questions about me, and I will answer them happily. Oh, I'm from Colorado. That's usually my fun fact. I grew up in Colorado. I moved to Wisconsin for college. I actually like the Midwest better than Colorado. The Midwest is green. The people are nice. And I can't say that about Colorado. Most of Colorado is desert and dry. And yeah, Wisconsin's a better fit for me. Okay, so what you need to know right off the bat, I want you to know, and I want you to write down, and I want you to put this in your planner or put it on a Post-it note. You will be required to be live in my class from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., so a half an hour, 8 to 8:30 on Tuesdays and Fridays from here on out. So today, obviously not, but on Friday this week, I will expect you to be in Google Meets alongside the rest of your peers. You will be marked attendance-wise, present or absent. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to talk about what your routine is, and that's not something I'm going to dump on you today. But in the future, there will be very routine patterns on what you do on a Monday and what you do on a Tuesday and what you do on a Wednesday. And we'll develop those. We will be using an outside curriculum called Sabbath, but we'll get you there eventually. So again, Tuesdays and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 8:30, you're in U.S. history. My mornings are when I'm most available. Most of my teaching is done in the afternoon as far as in person. There will be some Wednesdays where you will be required to meet with me during a flex hour for whatever reason, if you're struggling or if I need to check in with you on something. So just be aware that even though I'm only scheduling you Tuesdays and Fridays from 8 to 8:30, that there might be some flex periods, specifically flex periods 5 and 6, which I don't have in front of me right now, but we'll post on your syllabus as far as times I might pull you. The last thing I want to mention before I sign off, is what you're doing today. So after you're done with this video, which I am going to try really hard to keep under 20 minutes. Okay, that was supposed to be a joke, but you probably don't think that's funny. The last thing you need to do today is read the syllabus. So I've attached the virtual syllabus for U.S. history, and there's a Google form that goes along with it. You need to read it. You need to fill out the Google form. It's your first grade of the year. Heads up on tomorrow. Tomorrow you will be assigned a student profile. If you have had me before, this will look familiar. I did really change up the questions this year though. But it's just questions about you. And especially because you're my virtual class, I would just love for you to write me novels of information about who you are, what you like, how you think, how you do things, what matters to you, what priorities and responsibilities do you have. So just know that when I assign things like the student profile, it's not busy work. I read and reread those. I keep them. I still have student profiles from the first year I taught grammar. And I just ask that you do your best to give me a heads up on who you are. Okay, I am going to sign off because I've talked for long enough and I'm worried I'm going to ruin this video if I keep talking. Email any questions, any concerns, anything I wasn't clear about. I will be mostly communicating with you through Google Classroom. But yeah, here we go. Have a great first day of school.